Hey, what's up? I am Michelle B, and my journey in like personal improvement, self-growth, it really like kick-started when I decided to declutter. One of the hardest things about decluttering your life is just getting started. You might make a snap decision, like you're decluttering your life, you're getting rid of all of your crap. Then go ahead and get rid of like 2 bags of clothes from your closet. You feel super accomplished, then you like look around and you're like, okay, now what? Even worse, you might want to declutter, but the idea of it in your head is just like, ugh. So in this video, I want to go through a few methods of decluttering that you might find useful. Some of these are fun ways to declutter, kind of like games, and some of these are more like an overhaul your life declutter approach. So one way to approach it is to use the Minimalism Game. So this was actually originated from The Minimalist, which I will link in the description below. So find a friend who wants to simplify their life alongside you and recruit them for a period of 30 days. So on the first day, you get rid of 1 item. It could be something as small as like a toothbrush that you should have thrown out a long time ago. That's a bit gross. On the second day, it's 2 items. So 2 product manuals that you haven't referred to in 5 years, and so on and so forth. No matter what, these items need to be out of your home by midnight. So if you're someone who thrives on accountability and maybe you're kind of competitive, this is an awesome way to start decluttering your life. The second way that you can approach it is the 5-item rule. So as you're cleaning out your bathroom cupboards, get rid of 5 moisturizers and scrubs that you haven't touched. As you are cleaning your kitchen, get rid of the 5 takeaway containers that you don't use because you have better, superior containers. When you're cleaning your room, get rid of like 5 pens that don't work. It doesn't sound like much, but if you're going around and you're cleaning each room once or twice a week, it can add up to a lot in the long run. The third way to approach it, and this is a legitimate way while it is my way, is going through my 30 days to simplify challenge. So if you're someone who needs like step-by-step guidance because you're feeling like serious overwhelm about decluttering your life, the 30 days to simplify challenge is right for you. Every day you're decluttering an area of your physical space, and I think that goes on for 15 days, and then the next 15 days it's all about decluttering your mental space, because I think those 2 things go hand in hand. So the 30 days to simplify, it's available on my YouTube channel. You can do it completely for free through the video challenges, or you can purchase the ebook to go along with it, which I will link in the description down below. The next approach that you can use is the Pinterest list method. So you may have been on Pinterest and you may have noticed that there are a lot of lists of 50 items that you can throw away right now, or 120 items that you can get rid of with no regrets. So you might choose to do every day for a month, you go through one of those Pinterest lists ruthlessly. Or you might decide every week for 3 months you'll go through one of those lists like crazy. So this is a good way to eliminate the random bits of clutter. So if you're finding just like drawers are filling up with random crap, or there's just stuff like hiding at the back of your closet that you haven't looked at in forever, this would be a good way to tackle it. Another approach is the 1 thing every day challenge. So just challenge yourself to get rid of 1 thing every single day. This is 100% doable, and this is probably the best approach for someone that feels like extremely anxious at the thought of decluttering, because I know there are people like that out there. Like the thought of decluttering is genuinely like anxiety inducing. I can understand that. So if you want to tackle it as like a real like baby step, but still like progress is gonna happen, get rid of 1 thing every day. Then there is the everything in a box method. This is another one from the minimalists. You definitely have to live a certain type of life to enable you to do this. If you have children, I don't think that it would be very easy. But essentially, pretend you're moving. If you're actually moving, even better. Pack everything in boxes, label the boxes with whatever's in it. So you'd have a box labeled like towels, electronics, clothes. So if you need an item, say like you're going into the shower and you know that you need a towel and a certain moisturizer, you go to that box, take those items out of that box and use them. Then seal the box closed. After 1 month, get rid of everything that is still sitting in boxes that you haven't touched. And the last method that I'm going to mention is the 1 in, 2 out method. So if you buy 1 new top, get rid of 2 old tops. If you buy a new lipstick, get rid of 2 lipsticks that you haven't worn in a while. Basically, when 1 thing comes into your life, 2 other things leave. There are so many different ways to tackle decluttering if you're at that state where you're just like, no, like I need to simplify, I need to declutter. All of these are valid ways to approach it. It just depends on like your personality type, how much guidance you need, and how far you want to go with it. My recommendation to anyone who is kicking off decluttering is to, yes, do the decluttering, but also really heavily consider where you put your money. So you'll talk to a lot of people and they'll do a lot of decluttering, but then they'll go out and they'll buy a ton of things. Then they'll find the next year they need to do a whole another big round of decluttering. And eventually it's gonna get exhausting. You're not gonna be able to keep it up. So it's a really good idea at the very least to, after decluttering, have a look at where you put your money. So if you've decided to declutter, I'd love to hear what method you're going to use going forward. So are you gonna go for the like everything in a box method? If so, I'd love to hear the outcome. Like, how does that go for you? Are you going to go through the 30 days to simplify challenge? Make a commitment to whatever approach you're going to choose in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys so much. If you want to see more videos on minimalism and simplifying, I will leave a few of my top videos in the description down below. Subscribe to my channel for videos on intentional living every week. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you soon.